Welcome in. What's your name?
My name's Donald.
Donald, how old are you?
I'm 38.
38. Okay, where are you from?
Bro walked in
From
with
New York.
confidence.
New York,
You
okay,
could
what do you
feel it
do?
through the screen.
I'm in law enforcement.
Nice. Okay, what are some things you like to do for fun?
For fun, I like to work out. I'm big into fitness, health, traveling. There's other things I'm into, sports, actually playing football, basketball, boxing.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I felt bro
And what are some
confidence
things you
through
look
the
for in a
screen.
woman?
For a woman, I'm looking for a woman's feminine, a woman's kind, actually like knows her love languages, her attachment styles, things of that nature.
Okay. And some deal breakers?
Smoking cigarettes, a woman who's not paying attention to her health, a woman who's mean for no reason. Like, I like a woman with good positive aura.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. So, no pops. All right, you're doing well. Let me go ahead and hand you a pick. Hang on to that. And I'm going to have you pop 2 balloons. Two balloons. Yep. Whenever you're ready, go right ahead.
Okay.
Okay. And one more.
Yeah, she ain't getting no match on this show for sure. Let me not say that. There's love for everybody out
Oh,
here.
my bad.
Okay. Let's start over here
Dang,
first.
she was bad. Really? I think she was the baddest one of the whole out of the whole line.
Right. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Ibby. I'm 34.
And Ibby, why was your balloon unpopped?
He's attractive, and he's also in New York. I'm in New Jersey, so the proximity was really, perfect. So I wanted to hear him out a little bit more.
And why'd you end
I
up
know.
popping her balloon?
She's attractive. I was just based on the options. I just figured I'd look elsewhere.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Let's go on over here.
Man,
Your
I know
name
her
and
ego
age,
hurt.
and why were you hanging on to your balloon?
My name's Nikki. I'm 33, and he's dressed very nicely. I typically don't date men with like longer hair, but I wanted to hear him out.
Thank you.
The last guy literally said, I prefer a girl with longer hair. And they had a problem with it. Now, this girl here is saying she doesn't date men with longer hair. And no one has a problem with it. Let's be for real.
And is she someone? Oh, actually, why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Same thing, attractive woman, but I just figured some other options I would like to explore.
Thank you. All right, let's head on back this way. So we now have 6 ladies that still have their balloon unpopped. Go ahead and, ask them a question, get to know them a little bit.
Got you. So, what would you consider your least favorite love language and why? And then what's your most desirable love language and why?
Okay, let's start
That's a
down
good
there and come
question.
back this way.
That's a good question.
She said I'm first? Yes, you first. Your name and age and the answer to this question.
Hi, my name is Vanessa. I'm 34, and the question was our least favorite, least important love language. I would say probably, they're all important in different ways. They all show something, but maybe giving gifts. I feel like it's important. It can help show that someone's listening to you. They understand what you care about and what you like. But I feel like, some of the other love languages, like for me, acts of service, I think is an even deeper version of gift giving in a way. So yeah, that's the one that I think is least important, but nothing wrong with it.
Got you.
The other half is what's the one that
Yeah, your
is
favorite
your.
love language.
Okay, well, I kind of answered that by mistake. Yeah, acts of service, because it shows the same thing, but in a more like intangible way. And I think you got to be like even more creative to think about what like is going to serve me in that moment and what's going to make my life easier. And you being attentive to that really means a lot.
Yeah.
That's a good answer. I
answer.
like that.
All right, name and age and the answer to this question.
Hi, my name's Aaliyah. I'm 31 years old. I would agree with her that gift giving is kind of my least favorite, just because I'm more of a giver and I don't really expect that in return.
What?
I would say my favorite would be words of acknowledgement, because I'm big on communication, and so I kind of want to know that I'm doing the things right, and that you kind of are receiving kind of what I'm doing for you. All right.
Thank you. Name and age and answer to this question.
Hi, my name is Adriana. I'm 35 years old. My answer is least favorite would be words of affirmation. Not that I don't like it, but for me, words are just words. I'd rather see actions. My favorite would be quality time. Someone who takes time to spend with you, like clear the schedule. I think there's nothing more beautiful than that.
That's facts.
Yeah.
1,000%.
All right, your name and age and the answer to this question.
I'm Brittany. I'm 33. I have a very similar answer, but words of affirmation I feel is very important, but probably my least favorite because actions speak louder than words. And quality time is probably my favorite. I just want every moment we spend together to be special, not just to say we spend time together and not really enjoy each other's company. So, Yeah.
Name and age and the answer to this question.
Zakia, 35. Would say words of affirmation is like my least favorite. My actual favorite is going to be acts of service, but it goes with gifts because again, if you think of something that would help my business, to me it's still a gift, but it's also something. Or if you like, I did some research for this, this loan or this grant, whatever, that helps me out because it takes something off my plate. So.
Thank you. Your name and age and the answer to this question.
My name is Adrienne. I'm 34. My least favorite would be, I would say, gift giving. I'm not a big person I'm not materialistic in that way. I don't really like particularly receiving gifts all the time. Flowers are cool, but I would say my favorite would be acts of service because if you kind of tend to what it is that I need, if you make my life easier, we locked in. So, yeah.
All right, thank you. Okay, let's kind of throw that back over to you. Answer your own question as well.
Mine's just similar to what some of the ladies said. So my least favorite love language would be receiving gifts. I don't care too much about receiving gifts. My lady could go a year without giving me gifts. I don't care. Acts of service is number one for sure. I feel like it means much more. Yeah.
Nice, thank you. All right, so it is that time. I'm going to have you pop 2 balloons.
All right.
They made it hard, didn't they?
I know. Good lineup. You guys did your job.
Yes.
This is a good lineup. I'm not even gonna lie. It's a pretty decent lineup.
Yeah, it's split in half.
And then one more.
Now.
Okay, let's start here.
Yeah, half a pick.
Okay. All right. So, what was making you hold on to your balloon?
He's very attractive. I actually like the way he asked the questions. Very articulate. The whole New York was throwing me off. In New York, don't really rock too well. But yeah, that was pretty much it.
Okay. And what made you pop her balloon?
She's beautiful, but it was the answer.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't necessarily align with mine's. Yeah.
It was coming.
Yeah.
We did pop one more over here. All right. So, what was making you hang on to your balloon?
Donald, right?
Yeah, Donald.
Donald is fine. He's good looking. I really like his outfit. It's put together, iron, shoes are nice, beautiful smile, deep voice. I mean, he's tall. I mean, what else would I add? But yeah, he's just a beautiful.
She's complimenting his physicals, but if a guy was to do that, then it's a problem.
But yeah, and I really like the way he speaks as well. Yeah.
That's good. All right. And what made you want to pop her balloon?
Just looking at other options and stuff based on the answers and stuff like that. Yeah.
I wonder who he likes.
But what specifically on my answer did you not like?
I feel like the first 2 ladies, like starting from here, were saying more stuff aligning with the acts of service, which is my primary love language.
Gotcha.
Maybe I forgot, but I don't feel like that's what you said.
Okay. No, that's not what I said.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right, let's head on back this way. So we now have 4 unpopped balloons. Go ahead and ask our remaining ladies another question.
All right. So if you have like a fallout or something like with like a homegirl or something, like how do you respond, right? If you have an issue with, basically, how do you handle conflict, essentially?
Okay. So with friends or any relationship?
Friends, relationship, in general, how do you handle conflict? Like how do you go about squashing the problem if that's somebody that you have an issue with?
Okay. Let's start here. Name and age first, and how do you go about resolving conflict?
Adrienne, 34. I'm a listener. So if I have a conflict with anybody, family, friends, whatever, I like to listen to what the problem is. I'm very analytical, so I like to look at it from both sides. I'm a very logical person, so I don't try to act on emotion because I know that emotions are typical in the moment. However, I'd like to listen, sit back, and then try to have a conversation and know the person too. Because if they're not ready to talk, then I know they're going to act out of off of emotional instead of logical and actually what's the problem here. So I like to listen first, take a breath, and be like, okay, you ready to talk about this? And if we can't come to a resolve, then we just kind of figure it out in whatever way that looks like.
Okay, thank you. Your name and age, and how do you resolve conflict?
Brittany, 33. Definitely with conversations and using I statements, not using hyperboles, trying not to make the other person feel attacked, and really hearing them out and trying to come to an agreement or agreeing to disagree and coming to a common ground, and just not leaving anything unsaid, just saying what you feel. And if we can resolve the conflict, that's amazing. If not, then we have to accept that and I guess go our separate ways.
Gotcha.
Thank you. Head down over here. Your name and age, and how do you go about resolving conflict?
Hi, my name's Aaliyah. I'm 31 years old. I'm not an avoidant, so I do handle conflict like straight hand, but I'm very respectful. I think respect is the biggest thing. I'm good at communicating, so I think that if we come to a conflict, let's just discuss it. Let me hear you out, hear me out, and then we, like she said, agree to disagree. All right.
Thank you. Your name and age, and the answer to this question.
Yes, so Vanessa, 34. For me, the mentality I'd like to take, it's something that I heard out in the world, is that it should be me and you versus the problem versus me versus you. So for me, whenever I take that approach, I think it helps a lot. For example, even just, grabbing that person's hand and like holding it and, showing that we're together in this, sitting on the same side of the table versus sitting across from each other. I think it's like those little things that help show that intention and just make it feel like it's, once again, us versus the issue versus, us being against each other.
I'm going to try that. Whatever she just said, because that was a very, very good answer. I'm going to try it next time I get in an argument with a girl.
All right. I am going to have you pop one more balloon.
Gotcha.
Just one.
She gonna pop the first one and then pop red. If he pops up,
it's not easy. We know.
You did good. You did. All right.
What's making you hold on to your balloon?
Yeah, I think other people said attractive man, put together very well, showed up and said some really great things. I think the quality of the questions was also really great. Things that help you determine if this person would be a good partner versus, asking frivolous things. So yeah, was excited to just hear more.
Yeah.
Nice. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Just had to pop somebody. Yeah.
Fair. No problem. Thanks.
No problem.
All right, let's head back this way. 3 final ladies. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Are you ladies aware of your attachment styles? And if so, what's your attachment style?
Okay. Attachment styles, if you're aware, what are they? Okay. Start here. Name and age.
Hi, my name's Aaliyah. I am 31 years old. Honestly, I'm still figuring that out, but I do believe that I'm an anxious attachment. I don't like people that pull away quickly. I don't see that. I kind of see that maybe as betrayal in some way. So figuring it out, but I do believe that's what I am.
All right.
Can I?
Oh, yeah. You can yeah, of course. Go ahead.
What are you doing to figure that out?
Right now, I think I'm just sitting with it. And I'm also asking right now other opinions, right? Because I can't, you're not made to live in this life by yourself. So how do you deal with it? This is my situation. And then if a friend gives me advice, I kind of sit with it for some time and then kind of make a move.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah, fair enough.
Thank you. Okay, what about over here? Name and age, and what is your attachment style, if you do know what it is?
Okay, Brittany, 33. Unfortunately, I would have to say that I am avoidant, only because I've had some pretty traumatic dating experiences. So when something gets too real or someone gets too close, I tend to pull away. Sometimes I don't realize I'm doing it, but I'm trying to be more aware of that and working on it. So that's my style, yeah.
How are you going about working on it?
Therapy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, actively. You're still in therapy right now.
Yes,
All right.
I'm realizing that the only way to get over that is to actually date. So I'm trying to put myself out there and do that. So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
And name and age, and same thing over here. Attachment style.
Adrienne, 34. I would also say avoidant, but not in the way that I kind of run. I'm more so like, not run when I feel attached to somebody, right? I feel like it's more so like if I feel attached to somebody and I feel like they're not showing me that same thing, I'm like, all right, I'm good. I don't need you to not show me that you like me for me to go the other way. So I think that would be my answer. I think that would be my attachment style for sure.
Okay. Gotcha.
You good?
Yeah.
Ladies, you guys want to know his, right? Yeah. So what's yours?
I think my attachment style is secure. I'm pretty I'm not a super attached person, not clingy, let my lady do whatever she wants, vice versa. I expect her to have trust that I can do whatever I want, within reason. Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, go ahead and pop one more balloon.
Can I ask any additional questions? Or
next round.
Next round. All right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So why were you hanging on to your balloon?
I really like the questions that he asked. I really like the way he looks, and and he's in New York. I'm from New York, so kind of had that connection. But yeah.
And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Last two ladies, leaning towards them.
Yeah, understandable. Thank
Yeah,
you.
no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, our last two ladies that he's leaning towards. Oh, look, and they're both wearing orange. This is crazy. Ladies, any questions for him? You ready? Okay, let's head down there. We'll be back. All right, go for it.
Hi, I'm Aaliyah. I'm 31 years old. I'm so sorry. How do you see roles in a relationship, like feminine roles or masculine roles?
Like gender roles and stuff.
Gender roles in a relationship.
I feel like for the most part they're interchangeable. Like I don't mind cooking. Of course I would want my woman to cook too. Most roles are interchangeable, but when it comes to stuff like common sense, like if we're out somewhere and get into a fight, I expect my lady to step behind me. Like I'm gonna, handle business. I wouldn't expect my lady to defend me. But I feel like most roles are interchangeable for the most part. But I provide masculine energy, and I want the same for my lady. I prefer to be feminine, but some roles are interchangeable.
That's facts. I agree.
Okay. Any other questions?
Like, things can
All right. Thank you. Okay. Any questions for him here?
When was your last relationship? Why did it end? And what did you learn from it?
So my last relationship was 3 years ago. We pretty much ended. We couldn't be on the same page when it came to certain issues. And what I learned from it is I needed to go to therapy. So that's what helped me be where I am right now.
So you're in therapy?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm back into it. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Oh,
You
another
good?
question?
Yeah, if you have one, yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you have kids?
Nah, I don't have any kids. Yeah.
What about you?
What about you?
No, I don't have kids.
Yeah. Do you
What about
plan?
on there? She has no kids on there
Okay.
either.
Okay. Do you plan on
Come
having?
back to me. Oh, do I plan on having kids? If I find the right person to have kids with, absolutely. I don't believe in having kids outside of marriage.
Gotcha.
So that's why I don't have any kids.
Respect. Yeah. I can continue to ask questions.
No. He tried it. All right. It's time to pop, though.
Just the one last question. Just region, like where they from?
Where are they from?
Yeah,
Okay, that's
yeah.
a good one. Let's ask them.
I'm from New York.
You're from New York as well. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's go down over here. All right. And where are you located?
I am from Chicago, but currently I'm in Denver.
Denver.
And
Okay.
he did ask a question about kids back there. Let's
Yeah.
ask her as well.
Yeah.
Do you plan on having kids in the future?
If I find the right man, then yes.
Yeah.
Thank
Gotcha.
you. All right. I'll let you sneak in a few in there.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Go ahead and pop one of their balloons.
Okay. My bad.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
Yeah, he's fine, for sure. You dress nice. I like your intentionality coming out of here, and I would like to hear more, see more. You were asking questions. I was interested. Ears perked up. So yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Distance.
Yes. I mean, New York is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind traveling, but I prefer something close. It just makes more sense. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let's head on back this way. Come on up here with us. I'll have you stand here. I'll have you scoot over there. All right, y'all. Any final questions between the two of you before we determine if there's a match? If you don't have one, that's okay as well.
I'm like trying to think. What part of New York do you live in?
Queens. Yeah.
Oh, so you're like downstate. I'm in Buffalo.
In Buffalo. That's like out of state, but yeah.
Out of
That's cool,
state?
yeah. No, I'm joking. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So my last question would be, how do you?
I feel like she's gonna pop.
How do you think you can contribute to a relationship, and are you looking for marriage?
I am looking for marriage. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to show how can I contribute. Various ways: emotional intelligence, being supportive. I want to be a father one day too, so I want to actually do things right, so to speak, and conduct myself in a certain manner. So I would contribute just being a team partner, a teammate. There you go, like somebody who's on the same level. Yeah.
How old are you?
How old? 38.
38. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. Let me ask my final question then. You're good? You're good? Okay. Is it a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
So yes.
We got a match!
I thought she was gonna pop, yo, but let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. I think this was a good match. They look good together. I mean, the whole lineup is fire, but I think they look good together. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Make sure you subscribe, man.